Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my designer shoe collection. I've had many more shoes than I'm going to show you over the years, but I have managed to recycle them via eBay and sold them. I've had Manolo Blahniks, I've had Chanel, I've had Gucci. I'm trying to think of what other styles I had. Other Christian Louboutins, but these are the ones that I've kept most recently, and so I'll show you those. To start with, I want to show you a pair of Christian Louboutins that I've had for many years, but you can see it's not a lot of wear on them because they are evening shoes, and I have gotten tons of compliments on these, and they just have like the little peep toe, really cute. What's really nice about these is they're beautiful for an evening night out that you don't want your feet pinching or killing you. These are only about 3 inches at the most heels, and they're very comfortable, and I love these. I will show you how these look on in 1 minute. Okay, and here's how I styled the Christian Louboutins with a black dress that I plan on wearing to my Vegas trip. I'm so excited. My feet won't pinch, and I'm very proud of this dress because I don't even have to wear Spanx. Okay, these are another pair of Louboutins that I actually bought at the very same time as I bought the previous pair that I just showed you. I actually got these on sale, both pairs. I got these on sale at the actual Christian Louboutin store in New York, Manhattan, on Madison Avenue. These shoes I love, and I will never give up. These shoes are like 20 years old, but I haven't worn them that much because, again, they're very dressy. But these were, at that time, $1,000 pair of Christian Louboutins. And I went there in June and I hit the sale and I bought myself 3 pairs of shoes. And of those 3 pairs of shoes, I still have 2 of them in my possession. I did sell one of the pairs eventually. They were more of a casual pair of shoes. But these shoes sold for $1,000, and I got them on sale for about $350. The guy that waited on me was really nice. He brought out a stack that was like this tall of my size 5, 5.5 in these, and they were great. These pair, and I've still got the original box, my Louboutin box. These are really pretty. I won't model them for you today, but these lace up. And he also showed me how to keep them from falling down, because sometimes you get lace shoes and they fall down. You wrap them around, but what the trick is, what you do is when you have them on your leg and you're wrapping them around, you do like a little crisscross twist. So you don't just go like a little crisscross like this, but you kind of twist it a second time and then you wrap it. So it's double twisted, and believe me, they don't budge. And these are really great. And then my third and last pair of Christian Louboutins. You can see, sorry, going off camera. Here's my, just to show you, these are my Christian Louboutins. These are a pair that I bought. And these, have this really nice almond toe. They're a little bit out of style right now. As you'll see, I have a pair of Jimmy Choos that are like what I call witchy shoes. They're very pointy. So we're kind of going more into the pointier shoes. But since these are a nude pump, I figure at some point they just will be back in style. So I won't let these go. You can see I've worn these to death, because for a while I was wearing them like with everything. They were the perfect nude shoe. They have a really pencil thin stiletto. These are about 4 inches. Not comfortable to walk in, have a very high pitch, but they are great. And so these are my other pair of Christian Louboutins. So I have 3 pair of Christian Louboutins. The next pair that I want to show you are my Jimmy Choos. These I bought recently in the fall, and as you can see, they have what I call the witchy pointy toe, which they look like they'd be really uncomfortable, but they're not actually at all. These are only about 3-inch heels, so anything 3 inches and lower are usually pretty comfortable. It's the heel height usually that's the worst. You know, the higher they get, especially when you get to 4.5, and I'll show you a pair of 4.5 inchers that I have, they really become uncomfortable if you have to do any walking at all. Those are really what I call get out of the car and eat dinner and sit down all day kind of a shoe. You know, in other words, you're just going to be posing around a lot. That's about all you can wear those shoes for. But these, you know, a lot of people don't like the pointy toe. They don't seem to bother my feet that much. They don't pinch. Now, I certainly wouldn't wear these out for a day of shopping, but they're cute, and I'll show you how I dress them up. I mean, the obvious is you can wear them with dresses or skirts for a pop of color, or even if you want to do an all red. You're going to see the way I'm modeling them. I did them more of a kind of dressed up casual look. So let's look at that next. Okay, and here's how I styled the Jimmy Choos with a pair of jeans, an oversized blazer, a red Breton shirt, and a red envelope bag to go with the shoes. So I kind of dressed them down a little bit. And we're back. And the next pair that I want to show you are a pair that kill my feet. Kill my feet. But I can't let go of them. They're a pair of Tamara Mellons. And Tamara Mellon is a very interesting brand. Tamara Mellon was actually the chief designer at Jimmy Choo for many, many years. And I guess she decided that she wanted to open up her own brand, which has done rather successfully as far as I know. She's still out there selling her shoes. And I think I bought these maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. Again, they're more of an almond toe, and would be comfortable other than 2 factors. The stiletto, which is like 4.5 inches. So you are walking at a pitch like you're gonna go down a hill. And the other thing is, unfortunately, these buckles dig into my feet, or into my ankles, I should say, because these are kind of like an ankle strap. You can see them right there. They're really pretty. But again, these are sit and dine shoes. These, if you have to go anywhere for more than to the ladies' room and get in and out of the car, forget it. There's many a time when I've worn these where I've had to put bandage on the back of my foot here because it tends to rub against the back. These are not the most practical shoe. You'd think that I would get rid of them, but I can't. They're so good. I just love them. They're so good. I have attachments to my shoes. What can I tell you? So let me show you how I styled the Tamara Mellon. And here's how I styled the Tamara Mellon. Very simply with a vintage Diane von Furstenberg dress that I've had for many, many years, and my Stella McCartney handbag. So just 2 items, very quick dressing, and you look chic and put together and ready to go out the door. Okay, and the last brand that I want to show you are my Ferragamos. Now these might look, to those of you who are shoe aficionados, very familiar. These are kind of the classic Ferragamo pumps. These are really comfortable. Talk about nice heel, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches tops, chunky. These are great. They have kind of a 60s vibe for me, and I love these. These are really great and comfortable. I wear these a lot with jeans or a nice pair of black pants. I typically don't wear flats with dresses or shoes just because I'm short and I think it just makes me look a little dumpy, so I don't like them. But I do wear them a lot with pants and jeans. And then my very special custom-made Ferragamos, which I will show you how I styled in a minute. These are custom because when I ordered these, they had a thing online, this had to be over 10 years ago, where you could actually pick the color of the bow and the heel, and then of course the main shoe area. So these are black and red. I picked the bow, picked the heel, and then they also have a name plaque or an initial plaque so that makes them more custom. And it's got my initials on here that are engraved on there. So these are really special shoes. I don't think I'd ever ever get rid of these just because they're engraved, they were designed or picked out specially by me. The other interesting thing about Ferragamo that I wanted to tell you is Ferragamo actually started in the United States in about 1915, and he started making shoes for the silent movie stars. The first one being Mary Pickford's sister, and then ultimately Mary Pickford and a lot of other silent screen stars. In the 1950s, when Marilyn Monroe was at the height of her popularity, she wouldn't wear anything but Ferragamo shoes. Now, of course, we know Marilyn wouldn't be wearing flats like I have. She wore heels, but then back then in the 50s, the heels were a lot more manageable. They had a little bit more substance to them, and they were usually not any more than about 3 inches. So they were very manageable heels, but she wouldn't wear anything but Ferragamos. Even when she had an assistant who went to Italy, she sent her for several pairs of Ferragamos, and then of course she bought them in New York too. So Ferragamo has a very long, elite history in the United States, and they're really well-made shoes. Like I said, I've had both of these pairs of shoes for over 10 years, and I love them. They're very classic. They'll dress up even a pair of jeans. They just look chic, so they'll never go out of style. Okay, so now I'll show you how I styled my custom red and black Ferragamo shoes. As you can see, I just put on a simple pair of black skinny jeans, a black and gold belt, and a classic white tailored shirt, and ready to go out the door. Chic as heck and comfortable, which is really important. Okay, and we're back. So I hope you enjoyed my little parade of shoes. If you have any comments or any suggestions about future videos and what you'd like to see, I read all the comments and I respond to them. So please leave your comments below, and certainly give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and please subscribe so you'll get to see other future videos as well and be notified. Okay, until next time, bye.